So please just walk away. I am mad. Yeah, you're here telling me it's okay to abuse animals.
No, that's
yes,
the
it
last
is.
thing
Then why is it okay to remove a cow's head?
Neither of
What
us
morally
said that
just
was
answer
okay.
me then?
Neither of us said
Answer
that was okay.
me.
Neither of us
You
said
can't
that was
answer
okay.
me.
Because none of us
What's
said it
the
was
moral
okay.
justification to remove a cow's
You're
head?
so
Remove a cow's
offensive.
head. Tell me. Get the fuck
not.
away from me then.
We're not
Get the
saying
fuck
that.
away from me. I don't tolerate animal abusers.
But
Please
no,
go away.
we're not.
Please go
You're
away.
out of control and
Go
now-
out of
now-
way.
Okay, I'm curious.
Ah, yes, awesome. We're live on YouTube though. Is that okay? Okay. Let me put this down. So my name's Anna. What's your name?
Nikita.
Nikita. I love that. It's beautiful. We're just asking people about oppression. Do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless?
Absolutely not.
I agree. These questions may seem obvious, but bear with me.
Yeah.
What if the oppressor is really strong? They're stronger than the others.
No, I'm like, don't let me dive too deep into my answer to that.
Do you think that that someone who's strong should have the right to oppress those that are weak?
Absolutely not.
I agree. What about if the oppressor was really smart, was smarter than the others?
Doesn't matter. I think we oppress people
wholeheartedly.
by keeping them unintelligent
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you.
through public school and conditioning them
Yes.
to
I
be
don't disagree with you there.
who we want them to be when you're in that position of power.
Yeah. This next question might feel like I'm trying to catch you off guard, but I promise I'm not.
Okay.
I did it for many years of my life. What do you think about the animals that we use for food, clothing, for entertainment? Do you think that we're oppressing them?
I guess that depends in the manner of which we're doing it.
Yeah, so oppression means prolonged cruel treatment.
Well, yeah, no, of course, it's negative.
Yeah. Do you think that we're oppressing animals when we use them?
That's what I mean. Like, some farmers are and some farmers aren't.
Is there a way to respect somebody while using them without their consent, even in a nice way?
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, sorry. I'm going to say yes. Is this a vegan thing?
It is. But, if someone wanted to use
I'm going to
you-
say yes because I believe in the circle of life.
Okay, so do you think that, because that's kind of might makes right, do you think that that's moral? Because we can, we should?
Not because we can, we should. Oh, now you have me live.
Yeah. I'm not trying to catch you off guard, though, because I live this way. It is a normalized thing in our society, and we don't really question it. We've honestly been told, I don't know how many times a day we're told, you need to use animals in order to be successful with people, with
And I am
jobs.
about questioning.
Yeah. So I have a resource for you.
Farming.
So on this card, it has a documentary on it, and there's other resources if you scroll below, but it just shows you the standard
But
practices.
to say to not do anything because it's not ethical, like,
You're right. So
in a
let's-
lot of tenses, that doesn't make sense, and we would never do anything. How could we live?
Yeah.
How
So
could we do anything?
is there something you think that we need from animals?
Not necessarily.
Exactly. So if we don't need to use them, we can get whatever we need from other sources.
But can we?
Yeah. Like think of any, if you could, try to
I
think
mean,
of...
I've been vegan. I've eaten vegan for extended periods of time. I've done it all. It's not the same.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I've eaten vegan. I've had a
I know you
vegan
said
lifestyle.
the same. I don't know what you mean, like nutritionally speaking?
Yeah,
or-
nutritionally.
Oh, so that actually has a resource on how to get everything you need in a day.
And
for a whole food plant-based
I'm
diet.
very immersed in the intelligence of chefs and food and dietary, intake and restrictions and this and that. And I think if it's ethically done, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So how do you ethically take someone's life who wanted to live?
It's not someone's life, it's an animal, and it's how you feel about it.
Are animals sentient?
What does that mean?
It just means the ability to have subjective experience of the world.
Sure.
Yeah. So they want to live, right? They care about what happens
but don't
to
we
them.
all want to live?
Exactly. That's
It's a
why I
good
related to
interview.
you. I don't want to be exploited. Why is it
But
okay
also,
for them?
we don't all want to live. That's why there's so much chaos.
When
in our
someone says
community.
that they don't want to live, do you think that that's a healthy thing, or that there's something wrong and they need help?
Both. Depends on that.
So if I told you I'm going to go off myself right now, you would think that's totally normal and fine?
It depends
On what?
on what you've been through in your life and how you're really feeling.
Okay, so someone raised me in their basement and I'm going to go jump off a bridge. Do you think that's healthy that I feel that way, or would you try to talk me out of it?
Would I say it's healthy? Would I talk you out of it? Yes, but is that a
Right.
normal
So
reaction?
my point is that so all sentient beings want to live and care what happens to them. And in the
Sure.
cases when someone is not wanting to live,
Okay, how familiar are you with like farming in
Very familiar.
in the world?
very familiar. I've done my research.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like 83%
So
of our
you're
ag
gonna
land is dedicated
agree
to farming.
with doing nothing instead of doing it right?
What do you
That's what
mean?
you're gonna agree with?
Nothing.
You're gonna agree with
I'm
let's
telling
not
people
farm
to
at
go
all. Let's have
vegan.
no cows, which are very detrimental to
So
the atmosphere.
can I share something with you?
Instead of let's
Can I
do it
answer?
right?
Do you want me to answer?
I want you to answer the
Okay,
question I'm
so
asking.
there's a study called Reducing Food's Environmental Impact Through Producers and Consumers. If we stopped animal agriculture, we could feed 10 billion people.
And where is this? In
The-
the United States?
The
in
whole
the
world.
world?
Whole world.
Okay, well,
Reducing
we can't
foods
control
and
the
vi-
whole world is the issue.
I'm asking you, do you want to stop? It sounds like you're getting defensive. I'm not trying to
I'm
fight
not
with
getting
you.
defensive.
Do you want to continue or do you want to leave?
I would love to.
Okay. So what I'm talking about are just your choices, your actions. I'm not talking to the world. I'm talking to you. What can you do to stop demanding animals be oppressed? That's it.
So you're just going to target people, neglect
Neglect.
the idea, can I?
Go ahead.
The idea of positive farming, which is something we should encourage.
Which
'cause
positive
we're,
slavery.
We're in a
Positive
farmer's
slavery.
market.
I could have human slaves and treat them really
keep
nicely.
speaking over me. Have a good day.
You have a good day. Please check out my resources. She didn't understand the tie that I was trying to make. She kept saying that we are similar, but then she would go backwards on it and say that we're not similar. She's like, animals are animals and humans are not animals. I don't know. I didn't understand.
Social experiment? Anybody have a few minutes? You do? Yes. Great. All right. So, I'm Elvin.
I'm Silas.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I like your bracelet.
Thank
I
you.
tried to get into making those, but I'm not good at it. It takes a long time.
There's a native group that they've been doing it for a long
yeah,
time.
yeah, that makes sense. My partner's Indigenous, so I get that.
All right.
They've got another skill level. All right. So, would you say that the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless?
No, I think that every religion that has came to power from, or stemming from, basically people being oppressed. Whether that came from a cave or whether that rose from a cave, but I think if you look back, that's pretty much, religion. That's kind of what it stands on.
I think there's a lot of oppression in religion. Would you say, like, what if the powerful person is
So
smarter?
let's clarify what we just said. I feel like these things that caught on. You see, we use these terms, these labels, these definitions, and then immediately it clicks in people's heads, and they're like, oh, what I'm saying is things that have caught on, such as religion that caught on millions of people, was based upon there were people being oppressed.
Yes.
And so it was a message to the oppressed. And so, yeah, I don't think in humanity's history it's ever been a good thing.
Right. I think we agree then that oppression is, like, completely wrong. What if they're stronger than the person they're trying to oppress? What would you say?
What if who is stronger?
The person who's trying to oppress the powerless.
If the person, well, define oppression.
Oppression is like the prolonged suffering, causing the prolonged suffering of an individual
Well, yeah,
or a
that's
group.
inherently bad. That's not
Okay.
a good thing.
Right. I'm starting out with easier questions because we're gonna get to the point in a moment.
Okay.
I guess I will just go there now because I think we established that we both are against oppression. Yeah?
I'm an open book.
Perfect. Okay. So, what would you say about the animals that we use and exploit for food?
I'm not a big fan, but as far as signing the petition, I have one thing against it, and it's this. So you know that there's a petition going around right now, to basically sign. Now, the one thing that it does not take care of.
I'm not sure about. I haven't heard about a petition, so you might have to just
Oh,
clue
you
me in
don't
really
know?
quick. No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. And I think that there's people going around right now trying to address that. Matter of fact, you might find one. But I also think that you have to take a look at the totality of the circumstances. And what I mean by that is that we have natives, maybe time immemorial, that have been down here in Oregon City, not on native land per se, but for thousands and thousands of years, they have been, basically harvesting an animal. Now, if we were all to go sign this petition, my wife's a veterinarian. Can I start there?
Oh yeah.
And then I will just say, yeah, I love animals, but I will also say that you have to take a totality of the circumstances, and because that particular petition going around does not address the native rights to be able to harvest those lampreys, I'm not for it.
28
Yeah.
It does make exceptions for.
No, it doesn't. And why it doesn't is because it talks about on native land. Technically, Oregon City, where they do that, is not native.
So you're going off of
if it made that exception?
I would say it would go a long way towards, I think, a lot of natives wanting to maybe look at it and have a conversation. But as it sits right now, it says nothing about it. I've confronted people giving that petition, and they acted like they didn't know.
And how would you feel about the petition if it didn't infringe on Indigenous folks? If it allowed Indigenous fishing rights and things to continue?
It is a very much reality. I give the taxi cab.
Are you willing to wonder what you might feel if it didn't have that provision?
What I'm saying is, I would take a look at it, but right now it's a non-starter because it doesn't address thousands of years of history.
My whole listen.
We actually
One
aren't
second.
asking for signatures for that petition here right now.
Can I clear?
I'd be
Can I clear?
willing to debate with them.
Can I clear something up really quick?
Yeah.
I didn't even know about the petition. I don't know anything about the petition.
They seem to.
I'm glad they do because I'm sure it's something. It's just something that's going around. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if they signed. I don't know.
Sure. Back.
My point that I'm here to talk about, I guess, is I'm here to talk about the animals. And so I am Indigenous myself. My mother is Samoan. In Samoan culture or in Polynesian culture, there's a lot of animal use. There's a lot of cultural foods with that use a lot of animals. However, there are parts of our culture that I feel like in some cultures, people may use their culture to justify treating women with less respect or just treating other people lesser than them. And how you say even people use religion. It's another thing. People use religion, people use culture to justify treating these animals, these people who don't have the agency or the ability to literally speak for themselves. And I feel like as a society, we need to work how to progress past that. I understand that there's necessity and survival situations that some people are in. I have family who's probably back on the island who do use animals and are because they're in they're in the situation where they do. But we are not. And so what we are here doing.
When you say we, you say you.
When we are
you.
individual, us living today in Portland right now.
So I think that when you say we, you have to take a totality of the circumstances, and you have to take a look at the people that live in a particular area.
I think I was being fair.
What I would say is I don't eat meat because I made that personal choice a long time ago.
I think that's great.
And I would say, but I'm not going to take a look at somebody else's culture and the way that they do things without taking a look at the overall scheme. Now, one could argue our brains, see, natives, they didn't want to eat food. There was this thing called the Ice Age that came. Let me please.
Okay, yes.
There was a thing called the Ice Age that came, and they were forced to eat meat, which is also an argument for why our brains are the way that they are. I'm saying if you wanted to make an argument about it, I don't. I personally made the choice to not eat meat.
And why don't you eat meat?
I don't eat meat because it's not my place to kill anything, and I feel healthier.
Do you feel
when I quit eating meat, I honestly thought that I was going to lose muscle mass. I thought that I would lose strength, and it was actually the opposite. When I went to a plant-based diet, I felt better.
Exactly. Same here. So I totally agree in that sense. I think it's important to look at though, that reason why you don't eat meat is because you feel like you don't need to kill anything, right?
Right.
And that shows that when you know their lives are being taken, you know that they're feeling something, like their experience is there. You don't want to take that away, right?
I 100.
That's not necessarily what he said. Is that what you guys are here for
Wait,
their feelings?
I'm actually having a conversation with this person though.
But I'm curious if you're here for the animals' feelings or what you're doing.
I'm here
this.
for the animals, so I'm here to advocate for whatever
In
that
what
means.
way?
I'm here for the
Well, I
animals.
think what he's
I think
doing
we were
is
having a
he's
really
saying, hey,
good
he's
conversation.
giving an
So
open realm
if somebody would like to
I-
maybe step in and
Yeah.
If-
I'm not defensive.
Oh no, we're having a really great
So you don't want me in
conversation.
this at all either.
I don't think
So you're
so.
defensive
I'll
enough
take
that
out
you
all
don't
four
want
of
me
you
in
at
this
once. Come on.
No, well, I don't think.
It's not an inclusive
Well, I think we were having a good conversation.
I think we were too.
I don't know what's happening.
But I think where
Can we
she's
step-
coming from is
maybe
if
let's
you
step-
feel like you're being attacked,
Some people.
then
Well, it's
then
not that I feel like I'm
natural
not-
It's natural to, like an animal. Like if an animal feels like it's being attacked by multiple ways, well, then it's going to kind of react. It's going to snarl. It's going to bite. That's nature.
Right. Okay. I think I was just trying to say when we think about the sentience like these animals have, like why you don't their subjective experience, why you don't want to take their life. That's my reason for when I do I judge my own culture. I do.
You're the person that's going to make the biggest change because you're out here asking people to. And this is my humble opinion. It'll make me cry, but I mean, you're the person that's going to make a change because each person you touch, they're going to have to ask themselves that question. When it comes to passing laws, and I misunderstood, I thought that it might have something to do with that because I was on the train yesterday. I've seen the petition go around twice. I read it. I went all the way through it because, again, I think I'm more on your side than you might think. But I also understand tolerance. And I also understand that, when it comes to Native tradition, I did not read anything in there that addressed that. And I will not have anything to do with trying to take rights away from a people that have already been oppressed.
I get that.
So that time is done for me. So because of that, then that's where tolerance comes in.
Totally. And I think tolerance is a good thing to be aware of. It's just that when we're thinking that reason why you don't want to take them away, they have that subjective experience that that they have. It's important to think about how they still have that experience, even if I'm saying, oh, I'm doing this for cultural reasons, or I'm honoring.
My path is to be a public defender, and I am against the death penalty wholeheartedly.
Okay.
So I am more on your side than I think maybe you think. But what I have to understand is, and I may go talk to each person and tell them a personal story on why I feel that we shouldn't kill another human being. But at the same time, when we have a system of democracy that there are people that do believe that, I have to put aside my disdain for the fact that we are still killing people in our criminal justice system, and I have to step back and I have to go, you know what? It's not all about me. There are people all around that also get to say in it, and that system is what I believe in.
Yes.
And so I personally agree with what you're saying, but I also know that if I walk over there and there's somebody that's eating lamb, I'm not going to be mad at them.
We're not telling
I think no,
I
and
would listen to you if you were.
I think that's good because it shows that you care about the animals regardless of whether or not somebody.
Did I not say that?
I think the point I was trying to make though is that if you're telling me that that's a necessity situation, that person, I did address that. When I say we, and I was talking about the individual, we have we try to reduce the suffering of animals, and we don't eat meat because that's what we can do. We're acknowledging that we're doing the best that we can. These other people who are in these situations, or whatever situation we can think of, may need to be doing it for whatever reason they're justifying. I'm asking you to take in your own life and as your own, and you already said you don't eat meat, but so I guess I'm more so asking you to think about how culture does not talking to people,
Not trying to reach people who can't change.
Well, you say reach people that can't change, all right? So, again, let's use this. There's lamb right over there, and we're going to use this. I have faith in this system of this farmer's market, okay? So this is an example of me having faith in something. I have faith that this farmer's market has been around for a very long time, that they vet the people that come in here that are allowed these spaces, and they take it very seriously. And so I just have to be tolerant. If that person wants to eat meat, you could go back and you could put your dukes up and argue with them.
How do you think the lamb feels about being eaten?
I've never met the lamb.
When you
I don't
imagine
know.
a lamb,
I would imagine-
when you imagine a lamb, do you think that they would want to be eaten or left alone?
Oh, I can only imagine they would want to be left alone. Again, one of my great beliefs is, human beings. But
Yeah.
let me ask you this. When you're asking these real tough questions, and I'm
Yeah.
glad you're out here doing that. So take me. I've never been a woman, okay? I've never lived in a woman's body. And I don't agree with killing another human being. Now, how do I equate that to also abortion? Yet I do. I do because it's not my body. And I don't agree with the killing of anything, yet I am okay with it, and I am tolerant of it because I am not a woman, and that is not my body. So do you see how you can sometimes...
I think
Right.
there's a
But if
really
somebody's
big
eating a lamb,
difference.
they're not respecting the body of the lamb, is what we're trying to
And what I'm
communicate.
telling you is that there are people out here that are talking about life and abortion and things, and they could have your same argument.
There's a difference between
You're not,
a
because you
difference
don't
of
wanna have
opinion.
the
Wait,
conversation.
wait. There's a difference between a difference of a. There's
well,
a
I'm just saying.
We're
There's a-
pro-choice as well.
There's a
yeah.
difference between the difference in opinion of like whether like you saying, oh, I'm not a woman, so I probably shouldn't comment on women's like whatever they're doing with their body.
But I
right?
vote, and I had to
I
make
know.
a decision. That's one of those lines drawn in the sand. Which one are you on? It's been for a long time.
Well, but
and I
Very
chose.
confusing.
if it's confusing, then I
What
would
can we clear up?
suggest you step away. 'Cause, like,
Because you don't like the interaction. None of you like the interaction.
I love the
conflict is
interaction I'm
not
having
going
right
in your
now.
direction.
I absolutely love the interaction I'm having right now.
Thank you. Yes, you don't. You're making extremely good points.
I'm just
and they
I'm
don't
trying to
like
have a
it, and
good
they can't handle it.
conversation. to
And
ask
I'm
me
just
how I
specifically
feel.
said I was
My-
getting defensive when she was and dismissed me. And then you came and tried to dismiss me.
That's not
And now
true.
you're trying to dismiss me rather
Okay.
than having the
Let's
conversation
end it.
that
Because you're not even
were
Thank
out
you.
there trying to
I'm gonna
have.
just.
Thank you. You can
I
leave
can't-
now. We're not having a conversation. You're getting meta. We're talking about the animals.
What's meta mean?
Means you're talking about the conversation. You're not talking about the point that we're talking about. Animals are sentient. They don't want to be used. You don't need to use them. This market has
See, but
almost
now you're
everything you
telling- but
need.
You're telling people.
What about the animals? What about their choices?
I have to go to
Yeah,
work.
they're recording. We're
This
live.
is what I'm saying. You're
Hey
now-
everybody, we're still live. They don't want to respect animals. They think that it is their right to tolerate oppression. They think that oppression is actually okay. When you benefit from the oppression, it's okay to use
How do I
someone.
benefit from the oppression?
Are
I
you
don't
using
eat-
animals?
I have
Do
a
you drink
cat.
milk?
No,
Do you
I
eat
drink
eggs?
oat milk. No.
Do you eat honey?
Oh, I do. I love honey.
Well,
It's
do you
use
know
it
what
as
they
medicine.
do to bees in the honey industry?
I use it as medicine.
What do the bees do?
What do the pharmaceutical
What do the
industries
bees do?
You got to sometimes pick the
So you don't
lesser
even
of
want to
two
answer my
levels.
questions. Can you please leave? I don't want to talk to somebody that's just going to talk at me. Why don't you actually engage in the
'cause you're
conversation?
defensive
I don't want
and
to
you
talk to you.
don't wanna
Please go away.
engage in the
Go
conversation.
away. I'm going to keep talking over you because I know that you don't like that.
Now
So
you're
please just walk
angry.
away. I am mad. Yeah, you're here telling me it's okay to abuse animals.
No, that's
Nobody
Yes,
the
it
last
is.
thing
Then
that
why is it
either of us
okay
have
to
said.
remove a cow's head?
Neither
Nobody
of
Well,
us
morally
said that
just
was
answer
okay.
me then.
Neither of us said that was
Answer me.
okay.
Neither of us
You
said
can't
that was
answer
okay.
me.
Because none of us
What's
said it
the
was
moral
okay.
justification to remove a
You're
cow's head?
so
Remove a cow's
defensive.
head. Tell me.
It's
Get the fuck
not.
away from me then.
We're not
Get the
saying
fuck
that.
away from me. I don't tolerate animal abusers.
But
Please
no,
go away.
we're not.
Please go
You're
away.
out of control and
Go
now-
out of
now
way.
you're
Go
coming in
away.
with-
You're on camera.
Go away.
You're on camera, so please leave. You're harassing.
Go away. Go away.
No,
Go
you're
away.
out of control.
Go away.
Time to go.
Go away. Thank you.
Mind your business.
Okay, I didn't.
She's the best.